You guys have probably heard it a gazillion trillion times that it's time to monetize your expertise and digitalize your knowledge. Especially if you were on our last YouTube video and the one before that one, you've definitely heard it probably like a couple hundred times we've said it in each video. And we understand that that might not be extremely clear as to how exactly you're going to digitalize yourself, even though in our last YouTube video, we spoke about how to digitalize yourself. But today,
on our last video, we talked about the 3 different types of digital products that you can create right now.
Yes.
Right now with such little effort that is crazy if you guys are not taking advantage of the era that we live in on right now.
But we understand that it can still be a blur. And that's why in today's YouTube video, if you stick through the entire video, you will find out exactly how to know which digital product is right for you. Because let's be honest, I see it all the time. We can give you guys the answers on a silver platter like we did in the last YouTube video, but you start overthinking and over-analyzing, and Jason says it best, they get analysis paralysis by analysis. And then you don't do anything, even though you have the recipe in your mind. And it's because you are basically overwhelmed with your options. So today is about removing that feeling of overwhelmedness and giving you that clarity on understanding how to go about digital products. And let me also set the tone today that I'm not here to tell you to jump on every single digital trend, because that's another thing that I see. I see a bunch of estheticians getting on Patreon, getting on Instagram subscriptions, selling memberships, and the same esthetician, many of you guys, are doing it all. You guys are spreading yourself thin as butter. And that's another reason why nothing is working for you, even though you're doing the thing that we're telling you to do. And it's because you're trying to do it all, and that's not the right way either.
Yeah, basically like they are following shiny objects. That's actually called the shiny object syndrome. Everything looks like a great opportunity.
Especially,
and we receive those questions and we receive those comments all day long. Should I create a group on Facebook?
Yeah.
Should I create a membership on Instagram? Should I create like a space on Patreon or somewhere else?
And
the thing is that everything works, but you can make everything works for you.
Yeah.
Because if you're trying to do so many things, at the end of the day, you're gonna be so unfocused that you're not gonna accomplish like
today is not about copying the thing that worked for somebody else. Today is not the day that you're gonna tell yourself, okay, I can do this, but I need X amount of followers. Today is about you and what's gonna work right for you. I don't know if you said it already, but he also made me realize something before starting this video, and it's that it doesn't take 100 steps. It only takes...
We like to put it in 3 steps.
It only takes 3 steps.
And it can get simpler than that.
Yeah, and I actually didn't realize that we're always...
I highly recommend you to go and check most of our videos, and we always put everything in 3 steps.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Yeah.
Actually, we should call our newsletter like the
3-step system?
The 3 steps newsletter, or the 3-step letters.
Because everything is always in just 3 steps.
Yeah, it's very simple.
True
That's the way that we
success
like it.
does not require 100 steps, and it doesn't require all these like false beliefs. But we don't want to take so much of your time. We want to get straight into it. And step number 1 is understanding what's right for you. What is your immediate goal
know what you're trying to achieve in
10 years,
a year, or like 3 years. No, like what is your immediate goal
right now?
What is what you're trying to accomplish by like launching your digital product? What is what you're trying to do? Because there is many scenarios. You can try to get a quick buck. You may be trying to position yourself in your industry as an expert, or like positioning your personal brand, in other words. Or maybe you're trying to like strengthen, how do you say that?
Your relationship, strengthen
your relationship with your audience, with your customers. So what you're trying to accomplish? Not always it's about money. Like some of you are like smashing it with your treatments. So like maybe it's not about like making like an extra buck right now. Maybe you guys want to play the long term, building relationships.
Yeah.
So what is the main goal?
One thing that I do want to mention is like, obviously one of the main goals, because there has to be more than one, guys, but one of the main goals for everybody is obviously the opportunity of making more money. But if you are only thinking about going digital to make more money, just drop out of the beauty industry, go into crypto. Because it has to be more. Your intentions have to go further than just like extra cash flow, you know? You have to have a purpose. For example, like my purpose is that I want to build a deeper relationship within my community, but I also like and love the thought of deepening my authority in the community. I want to be a person that people can confide in and look up to and say, I can trust Navette Ramos in the beauty industry. That to me is a lot, and that means everything for me, and that's what geared me in my choice of digital product, which is done with yous, which if you guys don't know what that is, go to our last YouTube video so you can learn all about it. But when it comes to what is your immediate goal, once you have that, take a few seconds, take a few minutes. If you need to, pause the video and write it down. What is it that you're looking to achieve out of this digitalization of your expertise? And from there, it's going to get easier to understand how much of you are you willing to put into this product.
So we highly recommend you to go and check those, like our last two videos. On the one we released last week, we shared the 3 types of digital products that you can create. Like in that video, we explained that in detail. But the 3 types of digital products that you can create right now are done for you, done with you, and do it yourself. Keep that in mind. So why I'm saying this? Because if you are trying to make a quick buck, one of these is the perfect one for you.
You want to tell them right now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Why not? So if you're trying to make a quick buck, trying to make bring some cash fast.
You want to put in the work, you want to let it out into the world, and you just want to make the income without any middleman transaction. Do it yourself.
Yeah, that's the type of products that you should.
And what are do-it-yourselves? Ebooks, templates.
No, I'm sorry. Done for you. Done for you.
Done for you? Yes, you're right.
It's a done for you.
It
done
is.
For you is something that.
Ooh, I completely had a brain fart.
Like a Canva template, guides, protocols, something that is not going to take you a long preparation. It's not going to take you a long time of production, like cameras, lights, maybe a filmmaker, none of that. Something that you can sit this afternoon and extract, and stay tuned, because in a little bit I'm gonna give you like a bomb that you can, oh my god, this is how I'm gonna do it. So done for you type of products if you want to make something quick, and stay tuned because I also like a different type of products to include in this bucket of making quick money, but a done for you is kind of like the perfect product. Right?
Yeah.
Now, if you want to make the relationship stronger with your audience,
done with you.
Done with you.
Me. That's what I do. Yeah, my mentorship programs.
Mentorship programs, like.
It can also be courses. Courses is a mix.
Masterminds, like
live webinars.
Where you are like.
Where you are the lead. You're leading and you're leading the group. It's like you're leading your pack into where they want to go. Step by step, along the way, you're creating connections, you're constantly communicating. It does take a lot of personality, I will say. It does take some time, but it's time that comes back to me in tenfolds with the results.
And if your goal is to, how can I put this in words? Sometimes my vocabulary.
Your vocabulary?
Like, oh my God,
your
bro,
vocabulary?
Don't fail on me right now. So if your goal is to have more freedom, you know, and having something that you can kind of like scale with the power of ads or things like that, then do-it-yourself type of product is the perfect one for you. Because a course is something that you create once, then you put it out there, they get that course, and that is it. Like in a very nice way, you kind of like clean your hands. Basically, I'm giving you the step-by-step in this course. You just grab it and do it yourself, right? And that is something that is gonna give you a lot of freedom, and you can scale it. You can scale it like with ads or like other influencers and so on. So that's kind of like the summary of the first step.
Yeah.
What are you trying to achieve today? But guys,
what are you willing to give for it?
It works only if you work.
Yeah, okay? Of course.
Like if you don't take the time after this video and write it down. What's my goal today? What's the type of product that I should create? Nothing is gonna happen, and you just using this video as entertainment.
Yeah,
and that's not our goal.
That's not our goal either.
Okay, so step number 2.
No, I want to say something before.
Okay, cool.
So I also want everyone to understand that each of these steps doesn't require less or more work. They all require their own unique work that requires you to work. So that's another thing, you know. If you guys are looking to digitalize yourselves to do less in order to make riches, you need to work. So just reinforcing that idea that it's like, don't choose the lazy way out, because none of these options are for a lazy person. It just requires about your personality.
And right before we jump on the second
just depends on your personality.
I'm glad that you make me stop right there.
Yeah.
Remember that I mentioned you that I like a type of product to include in the bucket of quick money. Like mentorships are something that you can include also in that bucket, because mentorships, they don't require a lot of production.
Yeah. They require a lot of authenticity.
Yes, but just build the offer. What are you gonna provide for that audience? And you just pitch it.
Yeah.
But you don't need to have a course to provide. You don't need to have digital assets like ebooks, guides, and all of that. You don't need any of that. Because it's your knowledge what is gonna benefit them. So I like to include that one too in the first bucket. But for the sake of this video,
so step number 2 is you guys need to match your product that you're going to create to your strengths.
I love this one.
Okay? Because, for example, my personal strength is anything but like creating a freaking course. Like, it's just, for me, it takes a long time to create a course. That's why I just like for me, it's easier to pick up the phone and get on a Zoom call and figure it out then and there and give my mentee the strategy and like talk to you later, girl. Like, that's my strength. My strength is that I can talk. I can go on for hours, and I like to do things there and now. But my strength is not to plan. I'm not a planner.
There is an easy trap to fall into in this step, and
it's going with the things that look sexy.
What looks sexy on social media.
And attractive.
Yeah.
And seeing like what's working for other girls.
Just because it looks sexy on social media. Go with the things that you already know how to do. Like if you are an amazing writer, create a blog, subscription blog, or like paid newsletters. There is platforms where people pay a membership for being
to be a
able
part
to
of a
read
newsletter.
The newsletter. So find what fits you best.
What feeds you best. I was talking to Jason right before starting this video of before digitalizing yourself was like such a thing, because now it's, being more enforced. And it's just because I feel like this generation of professionals, and not just in the beauty industry, because it's happening in your industry as well. We're seeing it kind of a little bit of everywhere, even realtors. Like, it's happening in every niche. We are realizing we want to do more than just be behind a desk or on a chair or in the treatment room. So it's like being digital is becoming a trend right now. But honestly,
it's not. It's like I wouldn't say that it's a trend. It's just like a must right now.
It is a must. It's just it's being enforced at this point to live a quality life. Honestly, depending what you want to do, maybe you like being behind a desk and in a treatment room. But point is that before we got on this video recording this, I was telling him before this was a big thing, the first visual that I had of someone going digital was basically Estes that were artistic, and they had an iPad and the Procreate app, and they were creating illustrations of the skincare images of our products and then selling them. And that is a quick done for you, right? That's a done for you, or what do you call? Yeah, it's like a done for you product, a quick cash flow product. Like, that was like the first thing that created a light bulb in my head when I saw that, and I was like, someone's actually doing the work for me so that I don't have to do it. And it was pretty cool. So now seeing that and all the years that have passed since then, I started seeing the beauty of what we are creating now, and the art and like the artistic eye that we all have that's differently. So that's just one way. If you're someone artistic, that's a great way to go about it. So it's just, there's many ways to go about digitalizing yourself.
Probably you have a lot of byproducts, and this could be the subject for a future YouTube video, byproducts that you're not using. So keep that in mind. And if you guys want us to talk about byproducts and teach you all you need to know about byproducts, drop it right there in the comments. Write the word byproduct, and we will make a video about it, because it's such an interesting.
Just one thing to close this step out is just don't force yourself into a style that just simply doesn't fit you. You know, think about your expertise, and think about your personality, and think about your instant goal, and then from there you decide what it is, what route you kind of want to go to, and how you can go about digitalizing yourself. Maybe you're good with copywriting, like what he was saying with the newsletter. Maybe you're good with artistic skills, like what I was saying with the illustrations. So there's just so many ways you can go about it, but let's go into step 3.
Go.
Okay, so step 3 is about launching. And we have spoken to so many of our own mentees, and our mentees, we got on a call today with someone that's ready to launch one of these.
Today we had 3 calls with mentees.
Yes, and
Like
we were
one-on-ones,
talking one-on-ones, and we were talking to one specific mentee who she is more than ready to launch her own program. She's ready to make the change from do it yourselves to do it with you, to done with you.
But like, just for you to know,
a little back end.
We had a call with her probably like 2 months ago or something like that. We taught her how to launch a product, do-it-yourself type of product, basically a course. Like, she followed the blueprint. She
had already launched her course, but she was relaunching a new version of it.
She relaunched with our like input in it, and she made $10,000 in that relaunch.
Yes, but
now she's overthinking on how to launch
the done with you.
The done with you type of product.
Yes.
So I'm like, why?
Because it's easier. It's easier to launch the done with you
when you just made $10,000.
Like that, and working harder. But okay, point is that like, it's crazy that, you know, we sat down, we told her how to do it, and she's a perfectionist. She's a perfectionist, and that is the very thing that has been holding her back from launching this new source of income, because she wants to do it perfectly. She wants to envision the perfection in this. So let me just tell you right now, step number 3 is to launch it imperfectly, and you perfect it later. That is the last and most important step. You don't wait until you see it perfect.
Repetition is gonna help you to get better. You don't launch the first one like expecting to be like the best product of your life. The goal with this first product, is maybe making the money, or maybe helping you to strengthen the relationship with your audience, or maybe like positioning your personal brand a little higher. But more than anything else, you're gonna get feedback, and you're gonna have a product already that eventually you can bundle up with other products along the way. Right now, I have more than 20 digital products, and all of them are like, they have been stacking along the way for the past few years. And now I can create an amazing offer, including all of that, because guess what? I don't have to invest anything else in storage, production, and I bet that distribution, nothing. It's
I bet that you can tell.
I just give the login or the access to the new person that is purchasing it, and that's it.
I bet that you can tell what was your first product and what was your newest one, right?
Yeah. My very first product was a course, and my newest ones are coaching.
Yeah, but you can also probably see the difference in quality, right?
Yeah, of course, because like it's been years. Like now
But who's complaining? That's what I'm saying.
No one.
Exactly.
No one. People,
who's complaining? Nobody.
Yeah, no, people is paying for the value, for information that is in there. Yeah. So don't expect your first product to be the perfect one.
No.
You're gonna get the feedback, and you will learn, and you will reiterate from there. Mm-hmm. So quick summary. Those are the 3 steps.
Yep.
So step number 1, choose what's the goal, what's your main goal, what's your immediate goal, and build the product accordingly.
Yep.
The second one, do it along with the thing that you already do like the best.
Match your expertise
Your
to
skills.
your skills.
And third, just launch it. Just launch it. Talk about it.
Match your product to your expertise.
It's crazy. One of our mentees, we have the call with her. We taught her like basically like a little deeper than this, but basically like this that you guys are learning right now. She hung up with the call and she went on Instagram. Hey guys, I have a new program. I can't wait for you to be in it because I have tons of value to provide for you. In less than a week, she made more than $8,000.
You keep saying a week. It's 48 hours.
Okay,
in 48 hours, she made $8,000.
Like that's probably like what most people out there make in 2 months. Most people out there are making like $40,000-$50,000 a year.
Most people
she made in 48 hours what people make in 2 months.
Hold on.
That's
most
crazy.
people out there
by just talking about it.
Most people out there right now are settling for $20 Instagram subscriptions for their knowledge, to package their knowledge into a digital product. Most people out there right now are settling for an $80 monthly membership program to be a mentor. That's what they're settling for. And this girl right here got on one call with us, hung up, understood her value in this industry, okay, has no online digital products to include in this value stack, just herself and what she knows, and made $8,000.
It's simple as that, guys. Like for real. That is like, you guys are trying to complicate things too much.
You guys are trying to copy your neighbors because it looks sexy, but that's not sexy, doesn't pay the bills. Sexy is not what's actually like going to give you the endless source of wealth in the future. So
simple works, complicated things don't work.
Yeah. So we're gonna wrap it up right here.
Yeah. See you guys next week. Make sure you subscribe to our newsletter.
Yes.
The link is right there in the description.
We don't like to overcomplicate it. We don't spam you guys.
More information, more videos like this. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and share this video with a friend. But trust me, the newsletter, it's just golden nuggets. We don't spam you, so make sure you subscribe. Peace out. Big love. Thanks for watching.